Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Hopefully this is going to be a treat. I bought 6 of them, so we're going to find out. And guys, before I get started on this particular beer, when I first was able to get the Ballast Point beers here, this is Ballast Point's Sculpin IPA Pineapple, or Pineapple IPA, or whatever you want to call it. They were dating their stuff. Some of them were hard to see because they were writing them in white on their white labels and stuff like that. Guys, I've looked all over these bottles. I even looked on the 6-pack carton here, and I cannot find a date on this. So I don't know what's going on with them guys at Ballast Point. I'm thinking the last one I got from them too, I couldn't find a date on it. I have searched the label. I have looked on the bottle. I have went to my US Beer List site, and it says that they're using a Julian code. Ballast Point. Ballast Point says as of April 2013 uses a bottling date. It is a Julian code. First 2 digits represents the year. Next 3 digits, now the computer thing is going crazy. It went all the way down to the ends. Gotta love electronics. Back to Ballast Point. Uses a Julian code. First 2 digits represent the year. The next 3 digits is the day. Example, 13094 would be April 4th of 2013. Well, it says they use a bottling date, but where in the hell is it? Is it on the bottle somewhere? Is it on the label? Did you write it in white on a white label? I don't understand, guys. A lot of times I've even seen it on the picture of the fish written in white where it's almost blends in with the background of the picture. I have not seen it on the bottles that I've examined, and I looked on the 6-pack carton because the bottle holds 6 of these, and I can't find it anywhere, guys. Not anywhere. I don't know what's happening to them, and they're letting the bottles of IPA get out without any dates on them. So thumbs down for that, guys. Y'all might be brushing some things or whatever the excuse is. We need a date on our beers. You need to step up to the plate and go back to what you were doing. And like I said, this site says you started dating them on 2013, and we're in 2016, and I can't find it on any of these 6 or the 6-pack. Where are you putting the date? On the bumper of the delivery truck? Come on, guys. All right, let's get on with this one. This is a 7%er, guys, according to what I have written and what's on the bottle, and it is correct. And these guys are out of San Diego, California. Says here, commercial description, hopped in 5 different stages. This beer has flavors of apricot, mango, and lemon, but this isn't your regular Sculpin. This version has addition of 100% fresh pineapple puree to create a new twist on an old favorite. Says here the IBUs are 70 on this beer, guys. 7%, 70 IBUs. Your food pairings are going to be your typical IPA, curried in Thai cuisine, cheeses, pepper jack, sharp blue, cheddar. Your more stronger cheeses go well with your IPAs. And the meat is poultry, fish, shellfish, and salmon. I like grilled meat to that. Glass wire, pint, Becker, 9 tumbler steins, Seidel. I'm using my favorite glass today, and not recommended for extended cellaring. So let's get the cap. This thing don't even feel cold. It's been in the refrigerator for a couple days. Nice hiss. Get it into the glass. Looks like pineapple juice, huh? Of course, it's not quite as cloudy as pineapple juice would probably be, so I'm assuming this is a filtered beer. And I'm going to look real close again on this bottle when I come back, but I don't see anything. And I was thinking they printed something, print their stuff in ink on the label, so I've not been able to find it on these bottles, guys. I don't know what happened. Somebody's got their head up their butt, whoever's in charge of that machine, huh? Alright, let's get it over to the light. It is, well, it's a little more orangey now that I've got it out. It looks a little pineapple coming out of the bottle. A lot of bubbles streaming up from the center in this glass. Big 2 fingers of head on that aggressive pour. Big bubbles too, big soapy bubbles. A little creamier up on top, but there are some great big bubbles on the side here. A lot of carbonation, man. It's just going crazy in the center. I mean, the head is still growing, guys. I don't think it's going to zoom out of the top of the glass like some of them recently have. But looks pretty good. Let's get a nose on it. See if we can detect any pineapple. Any pineapple. Yep. Getting a little bit of pineapple on the nose and a little bit of tropical fruit notes. Very juicy smelling. Maybe some apricots or mango in there. Smells very citrusy. I am getting that hint of pineapple. It's that time. Cheers. Doesn't seem to be as typically cold as it is. I better check that fridge. I hope it ain't going bad. Doesn't feel hardly cold at all. Nice citrusy taste. I am getting the the pineapple, but it's really subdued, guys. I was expecting a little more pineapple in the taste than that. The grapefruit was really prominent, but this one is a little less prominent. Quite strong on the bitterness too, even though it's 70 IBUs. Tastes more like 85 or 90. Still kind of delicious. Not regretting buying a 6-pack yet, but we'll see. We're going to sip on this for a little bit, let her taste it, see what she thinks, and come back and do the final choke and grade on it. They usually do some pretty good stuff, especially the Sculpin series is usually pretty damn tasty, and I like the different versions they're coming out with, but don't think with what I've got so far here. They might change my mind. But it's quite as juicy and pineapple-y as the grapefruit version was. So, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it about 30 minutes. Now that's warmed up a little bit more. I am getting the pineapple. The other half, I love this. You can taste and smell the pineapple right away. I was just not blown away when it was right out of the fridge. And like I said, it didn't feel like it was that cold. The fridge is still working, but I guess when it's 30 degrees outside, the bottles just don't feel that cold. It's a very nice beer, guys. It is. And like I told you, I can't find anything as far as dating on the label or the bottle anywhere. And I looked on the 6-pack that I bought. There's nothing on that carton anywhere. Just by chance, when I bought the beers on the last beer run at Barrel Chest, they packaged all the beers that I bought in one of these Sculpin pineapple boxes that more than likely this 6-pack come out of, and it does have a bottle on date on the case. I'm not a big fan of dating the case, not the 6-pack or even the bottles, because I don't buy case lots of beer, never. Maybe the only one I think I can ever recall buying that would probably be Enjoy by the case. But usually 6-pack is the most I buy one beer at a time. And usually if I've never had it before, one bottle at a time. So I don't know what's happened to them, if they're just dating the cases only, but the 6-pack holder has nothing on it and the bottles have nothing on it. So I got a problem with that, guys. I really do. Let's do, you're definitely getting the pineapple now. But it does have, it's an IPA, 7% IPA. It does have a strong bitterness to it. Final chug. Very pleasant. Very nice IPA. Definitely has the pineapple influence on it, so very enjoyable. The case has 16021, and according to what the beer lists here for the bottling date, it says that Ballast points used first 2 digits are the year, and the next 3 are the day. So this was bottled on the 21st day of January of 2016. So pretty damn fresh. About 3 weeks old. So need to have it on each individual bottle, guys. Y'all used to do that. I don't know what's happened. Y'all changed something up, not dating the bottles, not dating the 6-pack, just dating the cases. This is not going to fly very well with me because I don't buy case lots of your beer. So that's going to cost you a great point, boys. As far as I'm concerned, guys, this is an A beer. If it had a date on it, I would probably give this an 8, which is A-. But since it has a date only on the case, I'm going to give it the 7, which is a B+, which takes it out of the A category, takes it down to the B+ category. You need to date each individual bottle like you used to do. I don't know what's happened. You gotta fix that. You definitely gotta fix that. Just got lucky that I actually got the case and had mixed beers put in that case at the store that I bought from the beer run. Otherwise, I would have had not a clue how old this beer is, guys. So, just got lucky on this one. So, guys, at Ballast Point, you got to step back up to the plate. I don't know why y'all changed what y'all were doing. It needs to be on each individual bottle. And cans, you're doing cans too. So hopefully you're dating your cans. Next time I go in, I'm going to look at some of the cans and see if they have any kind of dating on the bottom of the cans. So might have to switch over from the bottles to the cans if the cans actually have a date and the bottles don't. So B+ for me, if I was giving a numeric rating, guys, it would probably be an 89. That's where I would put this beer without a date on it. Over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says, hey, Beer Advocate says 89 too. Very good. It is a very good beer. And we're in agreement on this one. And over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer says, imagine that, 94 overall and 91 in the style. Maybe they got a bottle or a can with a date on it. What do you think? It is a tasty beer, guys. And I hate docking them grade points because of it. If it had a date on the bottle, I still probably wouldn't give it a 94. It would probably be somewhere in a 91 or a 92 range. So I think that grade is just a little high, but that's just my 2 cents. You might say, oh, you're crazy, it's a 10 beer. And I'm not going to argue with that. If you like it that much, yeah, more power to you. Drink it, buy more. But it just didn't blow my hair back to give it a better grade than that, especially with the information I have on the bottles. I got 6 of them in there, and I looked on each one, and there is nothing written on any of the bottles. The 6-pack holder is back there behind me in the box, and it has nothing written on it. Just so happens I have the case, and it did have bottle on date on the case. So need to do it on each individual bottle, guys. Step back up to the plate. All right, if you've had this one from Ballast Point, this is their Pineapple IPA Sculpin. Let me know what you think, guys, and let's go see what we can dig out tomorrow. See you then. Like my hair do? See you.